welcome to Between Us Girls, where we are going to be lifting your spirits and helping you elevate by tapping into your divine femininity. So, this is brand new, and I'm super excited about it because I've had it for months. I started thinking about doing this, I guess it was right around the time that we all came home for the COVID 19 first big shutdown. And I was like, I want to get a group together to just really talk about, what we kind of need to be doing during this time and how we can be healing. So I brought together some of my favorite healers who are also human. So, of course, we're all doing some healing. But I have a great group for you guys, and I'm excited to get into that. But first, I want to talk a little bit about growth. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about growth overall. Just because I think it's important to note that we're all growing and that there is not one person here on this earth who has been fully healed. There's going to be something that you encounter every day that maybe brings up something that you're still working through, or maybe brings up something that reminds you of a time in your life when you didn't feel that great. So, give yourself some grace. And that's kind of what we're talking about in this first installment. We've got Fernando Marone, Sapphire Speaks, and me, Michelle, Miss Creative, as we wait for Coach V to get back on. So, check this out and let us know how you guys vibed with it. If you could resonate with what we're talking about here. And leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the next installment of Course Correction Healers. We all look handsome. I'll say that. I had a rough day. I was at home all day and still I was working this morning, and then I started trying to cook and I just burned some rice and the audio wasn't working, and I was like, shoot, and I couldn't get it to, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get the wine and sit down.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that sounds, yeah. You're doing too much.
Yeah.
You're doing absolutely too much.
As usual, it's I'm always have a full day. I guess I've always been the type of person to overbook myself. To just fill the space instead of allowing it to
Fill itself.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, so that's a work in progress. Okay.
Girl, ain't we all? Ain't we all?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I was kind of I guess not battling myself on, but and looking at wanting to step out, with my program to help the creatives and, really get behind that. I was but I still struggle. And then I started seeing people who were yeah, I'm a coach or I'm a teacher or whatever, I'm a healer, and I still struggle. We're all human. And so I was I have to allow myself that and show myself some grace, because I hold myself to this standard that is impossible to me.
But you know what? You know what has worked for me, or is working for me? When you expose yourself to such an extent that you give everyone the weapons, but you make yourself basically invincible to the weapons that they use against you. Because we have our story and we tend to weaponize people's stories against them. And so we use our past or something against them, or their actions or their behaviors or whatever. But I'm this is me. This is all I am. This is who I am. Here you go. Sop it up. And then they try to use it against you. And you'd be yeah, that's who I am. Thank you for reaffirming that for me. There's nothing that they can do to you to bring you down at that point, because you know who you are, and you're so strong in that and connected to that in an authentic way. You're untouchable.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's more so what you said, it's us putting ourselves on this. I think for me, it's me putting myself on this, not necessarily a pedestal or platform or whatever, but me revealing so much of myself that when you're going through something or you second guess yourself, you second guess yourself to the point to where, I second guess myself to the point to where I psych myself out of doing it. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I can't do that. No.
Once you get, see, here's a trick. whenever I feel I ain't doing that, that actually makes it more something I got to do. Because
Right.
if I don't do that and I feel that way, then I'm a punk to the universe.
Right.
The universe don't play with punks. So for me, like when a friend asks me out to a restaurant that costs $600 for two people's meals, that's very intimidating. And I'm like, what do I have to look like? What do I have to dress like? Send me. I need to do my reconnaissance. I need to see what it's very overwhelming for me. And I immediately, poor little Fernie that lived in the hood, had no money, and people were like, oh, poor little boy, immediately starts to come up and is like, I don't want to be that person in the middle of.
Right.
And so then I tell myself, you know what? So what? Do it anyways, because if you don't do it now, you ain't never going to do it. And now's the time. Now is all that matters. So if you don't do it now, there is no future for that. So when the universe grants you an opportunity, you might get one more opportunity after that. But if you tell the universe no twice, you ain't going to get an opportunity again.
Right. Oh, you're making me eat my words.
Mhm.
Oh, you make me eat my words because I'm big on that. I'm so big on, the universe listens to and hears exactly what you say. And so when it gives you opportunities and you keep passing them by or saying no, then it's gonna, all it's doing is agreeing with you.
Yeah.
You're saying no, so it'll say no, she doesn't want this opportunity.
Yeah. No, not only that, but the universe doesn't just say no. The universe is like, not only are we going to say no now, but we're going to put in some insurance policy to prevent you from going in that direction because you literally turned against the loan that we offered you. So now we're going to get with all the other banks and you ain't getting a loan nowhere. And so you really don't want to say no when those opportunities come up. If you say it once, that's already a risk. If you do it again, at that point, expect there to be hurdles beyond capacity to comprehend or to get ahead of.
All right, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow all of my favorite people on social media at Fernie ESP, at only one, the number one, Sapphire, SAPPHIRE, and at Coach VVEEMP and MS Creative AF, okay? So that you can get with all of us and be knowing what we are knowing, okay? So that you can continue your growing. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.